Defeating giants. David said to the Philistine, "You come against me with sword and spear and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied." 1 Samuel 17:45. Everyone with the right mind has an inner desire to pursue a well-balanced lifestyle. We usually have to learn to cultivate good habits that make our lives significant and meaningful. We also want to break away from the effects of bad habits in our life. To do so, we must learn to deal with anything or anybody that may hold us back from reaching our potential. Benjamin Franklin once said, "The sum of our good habits minus the sum of our bad ones equals our character." It is true that bad habits are hard to break, especially those embedded in our system over the years. In fact, some become giants opposing our progress. Fear is the biggest giant we must overcome to realize a productive lifestyle. This giant comes with buddies called guilt, resentment, anger, depression, and many more. There was a time when two nations were about to go to battle in the valley near Jerusalem. They had an even set of troops to face one another. One side were one of the Philistines, and the other was the Israelites. The Philistines had a weapon. It was a 9 foot 4 feet warrior named Goliath. He made fun of the troops of the Israelites, which were led by King Saul. For 40 days he kept on taunting the king and his army. No one dared to oppose him or to answer his threats that were filled with fear. You see, once the enemy knows that you're free from him, he refused to back down. It took a brave teenager full of faith in God to face and deal with the giant. This young man named David would offer the king battle gear, but after trying it on, he refused to wear it. Instead, he took a few stones and a sling to face the giant. Plain and simple, he had to deal with the insults and the threats of the giant. He answered them by placing his trust and faith in God. The stone he threw in Goliath hit him right between the eyes, and he fell dead onto the ground. David took the sword of the giant and finished him off. When facing a giant like David, be brave and have faith that God will deliver you from any giant. Some giants that hold us back from progress are called selfishness, ignorance, scarcity, abuse, low self-esteem, health limitations, and many more like so. Identify your giant, but know that your God is bigger than all giants combined. He will give you the victory. He will make you a giant slayer for His glory. Don't allow the threats of any giant paralyze you with fear. Just learn to trust God and His promises. Answer the challenge with bold faith and trust in God. Take the sword of the Spirit and walk in victory today. Until your next battle, know that God will be with you always.